Welcome to the Leadership Spark podcast, where we equip you to be the great leader your people deserve. This is Corey, and today I want to talk about psychological safety and how you can build it quickly. But before I get into that, I want to just challenge you with this thought, is that if your team isn't disagreeing with you, if you have team meetings and your team never disagrees with you, then they're not fully being honest with you either. Maybe they don't feel psychologically safe to be fully honest with you as a leader. And that's a problem, whether you know it or not, that you may have. And so how do you overcome that? And how do you build psychological safety quickly? And so I want you to envision this happening on your team. You're in your last team meeting. Think about who talked in the team meeting, who stayed quiet, who agreed with everything that you said in that meeting. Now ask yourself honestly, is that silence that you saw and that silence that you experienced because everyone's aligned, or because they're not safe or they don't feel safe to be able to give you the last 10% as a leader, which is what you need and your team needs if you want the best idea to win? Do they not feel safe enough to speak out? Because a team that won't challenge you, the leader, is also one that will allow you to walk into problems, even though they may see you're walking into those. And that is not what you want as a leader. And so psychological safety is a very important part to building trust on a team and building an extraordinary team, and a team that's able to move fast and accomplish results, which I know that's what you want to do as a leader. It's not some corporate jargon. It is something that is real. It is a survival instinct that we have as human beings, and something that we need to build into our leadership capacity to be able to build that on a team and get to it quickly. And so what I want to share with you are 3 R's that you can memorize, 3 R's that you can take with you that will allow you to build safety in every interaction that you have. And if you do this, you're going to build it quickly. And you're going to be able to see the benefits of having a psychologically safe team that trusts each other and how fast you can move if you can do that. So 3 R's for you. Number 1 is react calmly. When someone shares bad news with you or gives you feedback directly, how you react is very, very, very important. And if you fly off the handle, if you respond negatively, if you respond emotionally, then most likely the next time they want to share bad news with you or give you feedback, they're going to shut it down. And so you want to react calmly. Your team is watching you. They're watching your face, your tone, your body language. I think about this with my team and how many times I mess up in this particular area. The goal is to make people feel safe to tell you the truth. That's the goal. And so you want to react calmly so that people feel comfortable sharing the truth with you, and they'll do it again the next time they have truth to share with you. You want to reward honesty. So when someone is honest with you, when someone speaks up, they push back, they admit a mistake, you want to acknowledge it. This could be public or it could be private. It may be appropriate for you to share in your team meeting, hey, I appreciate you bringing that up. That's exactly what we need to hear as a team. What gets rewarded gets repeated. And so if you want more honesty, if you want people to feel safe bringing things up, reward it whenever people do it. And so the 3rd R is this, is to revisit. Go back to the idea that got cut off or dismissed in the last meeting. And you can come back and say, hey, I've been thinking about what you said at our last meeting, and here are some thoughts that I have. Or I don't think we gave it a fair shot. Let's continue to talk about this to be able to work it out and be able to listen to what your feedback is, or where you're challenging a decision or a position or direction that we're going as a team. And this one move is going to tell a whole lot about your team, that what matters on your team is being honest and being creating an environment that feels safe. And so I want you to practice this in your next team meeting. Ask the question, I want to hear what I'm missing. Who sees this differently? Ask questions that bring out or invite feedback, or invite someone to challenge the status quo. Invite people to feel safe. Create the environment where they're rewarded for doing it, and they're acknowledged for doing it, and they want to do it consistently, and you want people to repeat it. But it starts by you asking questions and creating that kind of environment. So ask people, what am I missing? What do you see that I don't see? And just sit back and listen and receive it as the leader, and see what kind of conversation that creates. And so psychological safety isn't about being soft. It's about you being informed, and it's about creating a high performance team. And you won't get there if people don't trust each other. So I want to encourage you to make the small decisions today that will reinforce and build psychological safety on your team. You'll see the impact on trust, and you'll see the impact on results.